Well, now, really, when we go back then to falling in love, we don't say rising into love. There is in it the idea of the fall. And it goes back, as a matter of fact.
Hey everybody, it's Chief Forecaster David Alford with Storm TV Network, or here on Storm. We got some updates delivered to you guys with a new updates. Now we're adding to the Storm channel or network here. We have a website now, which we'll go more in depth here in just a moment. You can actually see that we're live right now on our website, and I believe you can actually watch our live stream from our website. So it's actually pretty cool. Also, we have some updates for our affiliates or with Storm, which y'all will see. Also, we got to talk about an important update. WeatherWise has released a huge update. As y'all know, I'm a huge fan of WeatherWise, like a really big fan of it. So tonight we're going to discuss and talk about everything that's new with WeatherWise. And look, there's the ultimate loop of me. Let's see how delayed we are. We're like, what, maybe 3 to 4 second delayed. So hey, look at that beautiful loop right there. So anybody watching from the app or from the website, they're like, what? So yeah. Anyways, that's a little blooper right there, I guess you could say. Also, coming up in a little bit, if y'all want the Storm website to become like an app on your phone, I'm going to try my best to describe it or break it down. Bryce, could you probably break that down? Because I'm going to mess that up a lot. Okay, so he'll try to discuss it as well. I've tried discussing this in the past before when I had my own like Google site, and I just stuttered so much. So hopefully he does it better than I can. As you can see, we're not in a normal nice shirt. I'm just rolling out with a nice orange shirt today. I'm wearing. Oh, you did? Okay. I'm wearing some orange because UT is coming back for football here at the end of the month. So we're in orange today for that. By the way, training season underway. So that's football. All right. So if you guys got any questions, comments, or anything like that, feel free to comment down below in our chat. We're only live on YouTube, if that's correct, right? So just live on YouTube. Next time, we'll probably have a stream going on Twitter. So we got the chat this evening here. We got people saying, we got Lucky Lou in the chat. Lucas saying he's early to stream. Nice to have you early. We got Highland Weather in the chat. Hello there. It looks amazing. Thank you. Howdy, Zane. You should have a YouTube live chat out onto the website. That would be pretty cool. Sometimes I've seen some people do this on their websites before, or YouTube automatically does it. If you click the YouTube stream, sometimes it'll give you an option to chat from that person's website. So I don't know if our website does it. Okay, so yeah, I know some websites do that, but I just got told by the producer that he will probably add that feature, which I love that feature. It sounds really cool. So we'll see how that goes. We got David pop into the chat. Hey there, David. Good evening to you, and good evening to everybody else. Once again, you got questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to let us know. All right, so I'm going to take a quick pause from reading comments and everything, and I'm going to break down the website, and then we'll take a look at comments after, or probably during while I talk about this, and we'll also talk about WeatherWise, which a lot of cool new features have came out. And I got some leaks that we'll talk about as well coming up in just a little bit. Confirmed leaks that they have said themselves. Nothing that I'm going to leak that they haven't told me or anything. Okay, so here we are. Here's the beautiful Storm website. I'm a big fan of this. Bryce, we've been working on this website for what, a year now, maybe? Months, almost a year, maybe. So, it's wild. Would you need to update the Meet the Team because it says I'm 16 and I'm actually 17? So, yeah, so that's going to be fixed. Y'all will see that in just a moment. But here's what we got with the website. There's a little sneak peek of what's coming down below. So here's what we got with the website. You got the big screen, big video. When you guys, oh, by the way, if you want to check out the website as we're live right now, as I'm slowly going to talk about this, just search up stormtv.net. Is that right? Stormtv.net? Yeah, stormtv.net on Google or Microsoft Edge or Safari, anything you have, just stormtv.net. Storm TV is all lowercase, is all together. .net is also lowercase. So I wish we had like a, wait, do we have the little thing in the bottom right that has the go to our website? There's a glitch and a leak right there to the rest of the stuff. But if you guys, there it is right there. So watch anytime, anywhere, and it will give you the latest information to our website. I guess you can scan the QR code too if you want to check out our website. So it's a big excitement. Big thing. Okay, awesome. But anyway, stormtv.net. It's all together. It's all lowercase, and it works. And there it is, stormtv.net. That's what it looks like. But just have it lowercase. Actually, I don't think it matters. Having uppercase or lowercase works. So yeah, it doesn't matter. But the more better way, I guess you could say, is lowercase. But anyways, that's what our domain is. So very nice to have one. All right, to start off things, we're live. David is live with the latest with Storm and WeatherWise updates. That's pretty cool. Get the link to watch now. And that link takes you to YouTube, I'm sure, right? Yeah, so there you go. And then once you go up here, oh, by the way, you can also X out of it. So that's annoying, and you don't care we're live or this weather happening, just exit out, and then there you go. Anyways, you got this little moon icon. What exactly is that? You can adjust. I'm a big person, or not big, well, I'm a person that loves having light mode or dark mode as an option on a computer or on a website. And this is like one of the top requests I've asked when we were developing the website. And for people that love like bright mode or the lightness of their phone, or not your phone, of the, where are my words today? If you guys love bright mode or light mode on your device, there's the feature. It'll probably be default, I think, on your device. It respects any kind of mode you use on your device. So if you have bright mode or if you have light mode on your device, it will be automatically light. If you don't like mode and you like this cool dark blue look like I do, just click the sunshine icon and there you go. It will automatically change it to nighttime mode. And nighttime mode, I guess, my favorite. And you may be asking, okay, so you got this or any of your other like platforms you have or computer dark mode? Yes, it is. Which I'm sure nobody was wondering, but yeah. All right, anyways, it is in it's in red mode, which means we're live. That's pretty much what it means. Also, subscribe. That takes you right to our YouTube channel. Pretty cool. And then you have options for home, which is the home page here. Shows, which we'll take a look at in just a moment. Also has our team, so you can meet the team, which we're still working on, by the way. But you can meet the team. Can we click on the logo, or is that not a thing on here? You can. Okay, so if you're curious about what the Storm logo does, it takes you right back to the top. All right, so this is the video player where you can watch the stream coming live from YouTube, where all of y'all are tuning in from right now, or maybe you're tuning in from the website. If you are, I'll be surprised, but yes. And there it is, live. New Storm website, WeatherWise update, tells you all the information, and there's a little bottom bar saying the information. And, of course, you can watch live. Should watch live be in red? I don't know, but yeah, I like that too. And then there's also a schedule. So let's go ahead and play around with the schedule. So there you go, schedule, and it gives you today's schedule. It says 5 p.m. UTC on there. Can they hear you or no? Okay, so it's got word that we don't know why we don't know why it's saying UTC. This, by the way, Central Time is what it's supposed to say. I can't find my words. 5 p.m. CST is what it's supposed to say, but it's good. But that says storm daily forecast. It gives you when we go live and everything. And by the way, guys, we will probably adjust when we go live weeknight evenings. Probably around 6 p.m. instead of 5 p.m. just because I got school here soon and schedule's a little bit interesting when school starts. And it's gonna be a little bit iffy for like the first month probably as I get back to the normal school schedule. So just a heads up for later in the future. Quickly reading the chat here, pretty amazing, 10 out of 10. Thank you. You have a bookmark. That's awesome. New Jersey weather team in the house. Yo, what is up? We got pin weather as well. What's good? Awesome stuff. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, and thank you to everybody else tuning in. Once again, questions, comments, say hi, anything like that. Feel free to comment down below in the chat. All right, so that's the first part of the screen of the website. I'm sure most of y'all already checked out the website and you saw the whole thing in about 1 minute. I'm being very detailed and very slow about this. So there's that. All right, let's get to the next part. The weather. Wow, yes, we got current weather conditions in the storm viewing area. We're in the Austin area. So we have your Austin, San Antonio, Round Rock, Bastrop, New Braunfels, and Fredericksburg. By the way, if you want to check these out yourself, all you got to do is just click or tap on that certain location, and you get that current conditions for that area. Also gives you what the high temperature could be for that day or the night, and it also tells you, I'm deciding, just thinking this. You think it feels like temperature could be added to this or nah? Possibly. Okay, because a lot of times in the summer and winter, a lot of people want to know what the feels like temperature is. So maybe in the future we'll get that added to the current conditions. But soon, should I mention this part or no? Okay, here soon we're going to make it a feature potentially where y'all can like click a button and it takes you to like another web page, part of our website, where you get like the current forecast, probably a weather blog in the future, a 7-day forecast, and for like we're gonna have the current weather thing probably part of the full weather list of things. But are we gonna make it where more information coming soon about it? Are we gonna make it where it's like specificalized for like people to like put their zip code in or anything like that, or just Austin area for now? So list of cities, and I assume it could be national potentially. Probably not just local. So once we get the weather page, that will be mostly suggested, I guess, for local. So, but of course, a lot of tweaks and changes will occur here in the future with how we do things on the website. So, of course, stay tuned for updates. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Current conditions for the storm Austin area, and you get the current weather areas on our website. So, pretty cool. But more will come to this area here in the near future. All right, so now let's go to Watch Storm on Demand, and this is where you can watch all of our on-demand content for free, by the way. You don't have to pay a cent or anything. But you get Storm HQ shows. What? Wait, what? Where do you see that at? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, my producer told me a joke in my ear. I'm like, oh, okay. It took me a second to think. Yeah, that's okay. That's funny. Okay. Storm HQ, pretty good show. Impulse Weather. By the way, Impulse Weather is still a thing here on the YouTube channel. I know a couple days ago or so, the YouTube channel was Impulse Weather. Now we're back to Storm. If you guys have not heard about the updates yet, we're back to Storm now. Fully now, but Impulse Weather is still a thing. It's going to be a show in the evenings when Bryce is not with me streaming. It's going to be Impulse. It's going to be Impulse Weather. Now the branding and everything will be Storm theme, but how I probably present things and show things will probably be Impulse Weather look. And if he does streams by himself, the graphics may be a little bit different compared to mine, as we kind of have our own little system with some things. But when I just stream by myself, it will be very storm-like, but there will be an Impulse Weather probably name to it, and that would be considered an episode to the streams. And every evening when we go live, you and I, Bryce, will that be considered Storm HQ? I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so it'll be Storm HQ. So I just want to point this out: Storm HQ is going to be a thing starting maybe later this week or next week. So yeah, right now. And there's already episodes actually. So yeah, my brain is buffering. My brain is like, I'm being slow tonight, guys. I'm sorry. But Storm HQ, we already did some episodes of it. Yesterday we were live for about an hour. That was kind of like a test day. I think we got things good and going now. So starting tomorrow, tomorrow's Friday, we're going to probably really practice with some things. And again, we're still learning everything, so there might be some glitches here and there, or mix-ups and stuff like that. So don't expect, I guess, the best tomorrow. We'll try to be our best tomorrow, but as we get more and more used to this, the more we should improve with this, especially for me. As I'm starting, this is a new type of style for me with how I do things. So yes. Storm HQ, what is that going to be about? It's Austin weather and a bit of Nashville. Yes, it is. Reading the comments. Of course, if you guys have anything you want to say and you're not chatting in the chat, feel free to join the chat if you guys want. It's free. Yeah, New Jersey Weather Center is the only affiliate in the north. I know, it's pretty funny. I would join with Storm TV, but I kind of do my own thing. Yeah, I mean, if y'all wanted to join Storm, pretty much all you gotta do is just use our logo. I mean, you can use your logo still, but I don't know. You want to describe how that works, Bryce, or another time? Yeah. And there's still a lot of things. We're still working with affiliates and everything. We'll talk more about exactly what that is later on. We got Hayden in the chat. Hey there, man. We got Emily. Wait, Emily in the chat? Yeah. Wait, Emily. Am I saying that right? Emily, yeah. Lucky Lou, yes. I'm also using warning page photographer. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, okay, I understand why you didn't join. It's all good. Man, y'all got banned for hashtags? It's crazy. Go ahead.
Real quick, guys, just because I did see it in the chat, the reason why we're not doing like a full national rollout on the website yet is because it's just very expensive for us to do that. Like it cost us a lot of money to host these servers and for the servers to do all the processing that it needs to do. I won't get too nerdy into the details about that, but me and David have kind of talked about it a little bit. We can do that at a local scale. We can cover all of our local stuff, but anytime because keep in mind, we're running this isn't like a Google site or anything like that. Like we run and fully code and run all of the Storm websites, 100% us. So we're responsible for all the costs and code and all of that gets associated with that. So you might see some location-specific stuff for you in the long haul, but for right now, we're just going to focus on the Austin area because that's who we serve. That's who we serve. At the end of the day, we serve the Austin area. We do a little bit of Nashville as well. I know that all of you are located all over the country. We have people who know, we've got people a part of Storm everywhere. I mean, that's why we have the affiliates page, which we'll get to in a little bit. So I think at the end of the day, my dream for Storm is that we would have an affiliate roughly close to everyone that could cover your local area. And then if things get bad, the main national Storm will get over there and cover it. Yeah, that's us. But for right now, we're just focusing on what our affiliates are doing best. And yeah, I know. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Josh. I'm just saying, a weather ticker on our website, everything that we add to our website increases our costs because the server has to do all of the lookups for what your location is, and the server has to do all the lookups for what the weather is in your area. All of that, it's very computationally expensive. We'll get there eventually, but for right now, we're just focusing on our area because that's cheapest and easiest for us to troubleshoot. It's not that we haven't done national stuff before. Storm Weather Now, for those of you who've seen that works nationally. But for right now, the server is the limit. Yeah, Lucas gets it. It's the limiting factor for us right now, but we will get there eventually. All right, sorry to hijack your stream, David.
No, it's fine. And again, guys, that's producer and manager Bryce there. He's the one that runs the entire, every single thing you see. The transitions, the bottom bar. Well, actually, the bottom bar moves by itself, which is awesome. But he coded that too, by the way, guys. The little, if you can pull that little nice white banner, I forgot the name of it, lower third or something. Chiron, that thing, he does it himself. So that's all him. So, yeah, he's an amazing producer, amazing manager. One of the best weather friends that I know. I don't know him, by the way. I don't know him. Well, can I say I know you personally? Not really. I don't know. I kind of do. So
we've been working together long enough.
yeah, we have. We haven't met each other though yet. I just want to point that out, guys. He lives 30, 40 minutes down the road from me. Yeah, we have not met yet. So probably next year or something we'll get that figured out. But again, producer / manager Bryce, he's the one that runs.
Thank you,
everything.
Emily. Thank you, Emily, for noticing our graphics. I mean, David is the king at weather graphics. I'm the king at broadcast graphics. So we just kind of work together, and it's all about the presentation here at Storm.
Literally, please create a PayPal account or similar. Yeah, we could probably do that in the future. And I want to, as Storm starts to get bigger, and if I start to see more donations, I guess, that occur during streams, I probably will start doing it where we I guess, give it out to, what's called, FEMA or something. Probably just start donating to them, I guess, if things get out of hand. But we'll see how things go in the future. That's been one of the top things I've been wanting to do. So hopefully that gets happened in the future. We'll see. Overworn. Oh yeah. That's crazy. Oh, by the way, guys, Overworn. Bryce created that too. So it's not. You want to talk more about what Overworn is, real quick?
I'll do better. I'll just pop it right back up there at the bottom.
Hey, there we go. There's Overworn right there. It's not. It's not really part of it's not part of Storm technically, right?
Yeah, it's not technically part of Storm.
Yeah, it's not technically part of Storm. You want to talk about how this exactly works and what it's part of?
Overworn is just a product that I made personally. We did advertise it on the Storm. Also, for some reason, it's not working on my personal one for whatever reason. Yeah, they can hear me. There might be a glitch or something with it recently. I don't know. But Overworn is something that I made, and then of course we advertised it on Storm just because people like using it. But it's not even something that we really use here at Storm, really. We can pull it up if we need to, but it's not really part of our broadcast graphics normally. We made that specifically for the community. We didn't make that really for us. We make our own broadcast graphics all the time. We can whip something up like that. Easy peasy.
And maybe one local look in the future?
Yeah, we'll definitely have a local version of it, but one that's tailored just for us, yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all hearing my hopes and thoughts coming to life as we're on air. All right.
To be fair, Island has also asked for his own custom-ish version, so I have a lot of coding ahead of me. Yeah.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And once I get things settled and going smoothly, Bryce can code away, I guess. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. David Popwins, $20 in the chat. Here's a kickoff donation to help those in hungry servers. Yep, that is very, very highly needed, I think. So, no, I think it is going to be. So,
no, really. I mean, we've been soft launching this website, and it already has more traffic than Overworn does, and we haven't even really talked about it. So, yeah, the hype for this website has been real. Yeah.
Yeah. No formal post.
Granted, there hasn't been a lot of severe weather, so Overworn isn't seeing a ton of traffic today. But yeah, the Storm website is already serving more traffic than Overworn.
Want to point this out. We have not promoted this yet on Twitter or anything. I've only let a few of my friends know that it's out now, but just to let you know now. But yeah, and I guess people have been waiting for the day for it to come out. And we did a teaser a few months ago, but we never formally posted anything yet about, hey, stormtv.net's out. and it's already starting to go everywhere. So that is awesome. But at least we're here on YouTube talking about it, breaking it down, and also reading what you'll have to say. But once again, David Poplin, thank you very much. I think that's definitely gonna help Bryce for sure on his end with the coding and everything, right? Yeah. Yeah, again, we have tons of affiliates too, so obviously shout out to all of our affiliates that help us as well. All right, so if you guys have any more comments, questions, stuff like that, feel free to continue talking in the chat. I'm going to take a quick pause. I'm going to back off that real quick and get to this, and then we'll carry on with everything. So that's all of our shows. Should we show what happened? Yeah. Yeah, let's click on a show. So there's Storm HQ. Hey, look, guys, there's some episodes of Storm HQ, the ones we've done yesterday and the day before and the day before. And you get some information about what we are. Click the stream or the video, and then voila, there you go. And then you can watch now, watch on YouTube. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you could just watch it on the website, too. Yeah, you can watch it on the website as well. So you got 3 options. Watch it on the website. Actually, you got 2 options. Watch it on our website or on YouTube. So pretty nice features right there. And, of course, Impulse Weather. Then you got these daily forecasts, updates. And, by the way, daily forecasts, I think, will be the videos I do at school, if my school lets me do it this year. Fingers crossed. And then we got severe weather, which you'll see here right now. And that's when we do, like, what, national content, I'd assume. And severe weather probably, or local, yeah. That's true. And potentially tropic weather may be filtered in severe weather unless we make an entire new group for it. I don't know if we'll do that. But severe weather, winter weather maybe. If we do national.
And let me also emphasize real quick, David. This is just the beginning of Storm shows. Like, we have plans. I don't want to get like too in depth, but we would like to have like some on-demand shows that you guys can watch in your free time. Maybe some documentaries, maybe some little quick YouTube videos, you know, some exclusive stuff, maybe just on the Storm website for you guys as well. So we'll make sure to keep telling you guys, letting you guys know what we have on there. But this is just the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, we need to add a Storm non-talk or Storm non-weather. Like that one video.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So if you got, I'm sure almost all of y'all know this. The Marble Falls video I did. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, and that video performed very well, more than I thought. So, yeah, so that's a good video to probably add on here. You can cover Canadian weather. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been hoping for. I've been wanting Canadian affiliates. I don't know if we do that yet, but fingers crossed.
We would have to add Canada to the affiliate map.
Yeah, we would have to we'll have to add an entire new country to the website,
which we'll show in a second.
Which could show in a second. So, you, me, and Bryce, I think all 3 of us are gonna have to talk about that if we're gonna add another country to Storm. Yeah. All right, so that's the whole show's there. On-demand content, very awesome. Okay, definitely will do. Thank you very much, Josh. You can cover Wichita, Kansas. That's perfectly fine with me. I will definitely do so, Hayden. Thank you. All right, so here's meet our team. This is where you can meet me, Zane, Beckett, and even amazing Bryce. By the way, there's a few more of the forecasters not added to the website yet. I'd assume you're going to probably make it where you can just go click the button, meet the team, and it's a whole new website probably. So that's in the makes. Also, don't worry, you'll see a profile picture here soon. You'll see my amazing face on the screen right there. Then probably Zane's and the Beckett's, and then Bryce's probably here in a little bit. We'll see. And then, as you go down just a little bit, share your Storm reports. You can tag us or join the Discord, I guess, or follow us on X, and that's where you can tag us at Storm TV Network. I think you should probably add my handle too. Yeah. But again, share your Storm reports. That's one of the top ways to do it when we are live on air. You think this could be a feature where people could do it from the website?
Ooh, maybe.
Maybe. Because I'm sure some of y'all would have thought
we
of that.
check social media. We check social media more than we check the website, so probably not.
Probably not. Makes sense. But yeah, that's how we are going to go with things. So yeah, that's pretty much about it with the main page. You're probably thinking, okay, that's all. That's it. We got one more thing to show. Actually, there's a few more other things. There's a UGC terms, which y'all can look at in your own time there if you want, or here it is right now. But this is just general content terms. Y'all can read through all this if you want. But a whole list of stuff about everything. Join our team. That does work, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, join our staff team. This is going to be, what is this? Is this on YouTube? Yeah, this is for YouTube. So if you want to become a staff member or moderator in the YouTube chat, this is
this is for Storm itself.
This is for Storm itself, actually.
Yeah.
If you want to join, apply now. So, yep, it's on our website. You got stormtv.net. If you want to join the team or anything like that, there's the form. There's the form. All right, so pretty cool there. And we also, is the Discord one pulled up as well in there? Okay, Discord will be coming soon. If y'all want to, yes, and of course, if you want to join our Discord, click it there. You want to become a moderator on our Discord or whatever. We made an announcement yesterday, and y'all can just check that out. But soon we'll add the moderation log to it. And of course, right here, there's more of our socials in case you want to click that. You just want to click those three, or instead of clicking this or this two right here, just click that. There we go. All right, so we got one more thing I want to show. It's the affiliates. I've been waiting for this for quite some time. There you go. This is probably one of my favorite things of the website right here is affiliates. And obviously, if you scroll down just a little bit, the blue and the gray talks about what is ours or what areas Storm is partners with or affiliate where we have affiliates at. And Texas, we have some. We got some in New Jersey, and we got some in the North Carolina. So if you want to get a specific location where our area is at for our affiliates, there's Zane, Hail Y'all. Wait, is it Hail Y'all? Sorry, right, yeah, Zane, Hail Y'all. And it's for Storm Team 4 in the Braunfels, San Antonio area. So that's actually, it does, I think, wait, Zane, don't you do national? You pretty much do national too sometimes. So that's where he is at in Texas. And then we have we have Highland Weather that covers multiple states, and he has a certain viewing area, covers the Asheville area, but some of his counties are in some of these states over here. We also have North Carolina Weather now, and that is in Raleigh. Is that correct? Yeah, so that's where North Carolina Weather now is at, which just covers North Carolina. And in New Jersey Weather Center, which actually just joined Storm the other day, or actually really today, I should say, is now up there in New Jersey. So very, very cool. And also, if you scroll down, here's all of our affiliates, the nice, I want to say thumbnails, icons, I guess you could say. There it is on your screen. You can also get information about what they are and who they are. And also, you can check out their websites. And it's also another cool feature that I like about this. Hey, Bryce, can you take over real quick here?
Yep.
Thank you very much. But again, guys, that's the website. I'll be back here in just a moment, guys.
All right, cool. Yeah, so that's the website. I'll check the YouTube chat real quick just because I know we haven't checked it in a while. Oh wow, you guys have been active tonight. Thank you everyone who's joined us in the chat. David, I'm here. Hey, Pac-Man Strife, we're just showing off the website. Also, is there a place for people to sign up to be a Storm affiliate? There's no official sign up. I would just say reach out to, I think David's in charge of our affiliates right now, so I would reach out to him. We're kind of trying to keep affiliates limited to just people who are actively making content. So if you're making content on YouTube, X, and ideally if you focus on a particular area, we would love to add other national people as well. But ideally, if you focus on a particular area and you're actively making content, then you can become a Storm affiliate. And we're not really going to be picky about if you cover, because NC Weather Now and Highland Weather cover, I think there's a little bit of overlap there if I'm not mistaken. We're not going to be too picky about oh, you're too close to so-and-so. We might have multiple Texas affiliates. That's fine. Just because one state is taken doesn't mean we won't also add them as an affiliate. It's a kind of a case-by-case basis, but we are looking for just people who are making content, good content. I've got an IM bot posting. I would say an IM bot is not quite enough. You need to be actively. A website is great. A website is great. We just need some sort of thing to show, hey, our affiliates are actually making stuff in their area. So yeah, website is perfect. This is just me speaking. I don't speak for Storm when I say this. I personally am not a huge fan of IM bots. I know a lot of people in the weather community are. New Jersey Weather Center uses it as well, but then they also have posts as well. Like, that's fine. I personally don't like it because I don't like the spam. So I tend to not like interact with posts if it's just an IM post. But if you're like making content, like especially if you tag us, yeah, thank you, Luke. Yeah, it's a little spammy. I think it's fine if you want to have like your own like page just for IM bots. Anyways, we're way off topic. That's just me giving my personal thoughts on it. I don't think me and overlap. He serves central and furthest. I serve as okay. Then yeah, then there is no overlap. But my point was just like we allow affiliates who are close to each other. Like the more the merrier. That way, if one person decides, hey, I don't really want to, if I don't really want to make weather content anymore, then we're not losing an area. The more the merrier. And also, people have personal preferences. Viewers might be interested in one person, and then they might not be interested in someone else. So there's lots of things. But the whole idea behind an affiliate, guys, it's not just like a fancy title of like, oh, they're a part of Storm. It's like we actually want to work with every single one of these people. So we, with Zane, y'all see that Storm Team 4 logo? I made that. I've helped Highland Weather with some stuff and probably will continue to help him with stuff. I think he wants like a new bottom line and stuff. Let me pull David back up because David's back. We're just talking about affiliates. Where are you? I don't see you.
Oh, I'm here.
There you are. Okay. Yeah, like we'll continue. The whole point of like affiliates is like we'll work with you because Storm has lots of resources. Me and David are very crafty. Like we make really good stuff. We don't want that to just be, we don't want to gatekeep here at Storm. We've never been about gatekeeping. And so if we can continue to share what we know, share, our graphics or whatever, we're happy to do that with our affiliates. And in return, like we get to, share your content, your streams on our channel and vice versa. You guys get to share, if we're covering your area, you can do that. I mean, yeah. I'm losing my words, but you guys get the idea. It's a partnership. It's not just like one way and it's not. No, you don't have to necessarily use our graphics either. That's another thing. Highland has his own package that works great for him.
Mm-hmm.
NC Weather now has a brand new package that is working fantastic for them. It looks pretty good. Storm Team 4, Zane has a logo that he uses that I gave him, but like it's different. It's on a case-by-case basis, and you don't have to use the Storm name. You don't have to be Storm Austin like we are. You can still have your own branding. It's just we work together.
Yep, work together, help together. It's our own little community, family, I guess you could say. Yeah, and I typically run the affiliates. So if y'all ever need like a graphic to be like developed, when I have time and when I'm available, I'll try my best to create it. If there's like weather happening in Austin or something like that, I won't be able to make it probably at that certain day or whatever's happening. But if it's a nice, boring day and there's nothing happening and I'm not busy, I'll get something created.
For our affiliates, we have and maybe I need to re-emphasize this because it hasn't gotten used lately, but we have I think a request channel in the affiliate section where you can actually request like, hey, I need help with this, or I need this made, and either me or David will get to it.
That's very true. That is very true. When it comes to like mapping, have my own map and a whole little system. I still have it. I'm just not using it as much right now, but I'll probably bring it back in the future. But if y'all are not familiar with the maps, what I used before, I'm sure you remember what I'm talking about, right? The old maps, Google, yeah. I'm gonna find a way to bring it back. We'll see. And of course, if you guys are curious, the maps I use when I do the forecast, those are the maps themselves are well, I guess you could say they're almost custom made. The cities, the banner, everything custom made. So about 90% of what I do mapping wise is made by me. Except for like the image. The image is not. Now, when it comes to like the forecast and me creating everything, that's 100% created by me. Hand drawn by me sometimes. I've drawn a few graphics. Yeah. So I've done a lot of stuff. And of course, if you guys have, excuse me, if you guys want to join our Discord, we have the link in the chat right now. But anyways, back to the Storm website. Again, stormtv.net is our website. It's free. You can check out the website yourself right now. You got a look at our affiliates. And by the way, if you want to check out like the map of our affiliates and who all of our affiliates are, if you go all the way to the bottom, no matter wherever you're at on the website, click on or tap on affiliates, and it will take you right to our affiliates page on our website. And of course, if we go back to the home page over here, which should be great, thank you. And we go to the bottom, or not to the bottom, if we go right here to the weather section, where it has the current weather. You can view current weather conditions for some certain locations or cities in our area. But soon, if and once we get another weather page to this, I will start doing blogs once again with probably weather images from the forecast graphics. We'll also probably have more cities to choose from. A radar. I know a lot of y'all are probably thinking radar. As of now, I don't know if we'll have a radar setup for that. It's gonna be a little bit tricky, but we'll at least, I guess, try to. And if we can't, no radar will happen. Also, 70 forecasts. You think will be similar, looking like this probably. So yeah, so 70 forecasts coming, an hourly forecast maybe coming too. We'll see how that goes. Now, do we want to talk about how you could download this on your phone?
Sure, I can talk about that real quick. If you go to the website on your phone and you hit the share button, you can just scroll down. There should be an option to, if you're on iPhone, add to your home screen. That works. And then I think on Android it'll say like install Storm or something like that. And that will essentially bookmark the website. And we've set it up a special way so it'll feel like an app. It won't feel like you're just bookmarking a website. And there may even be some special features in the not too distant future where you can actually like opt in to receiving notifications from us and things like that. Keep in mind, though, it's not a real app, so there's not a lot that we can do. It's not like we can do personalized notifications, for your specific area or something like that. But we can try our best to kind of make it feel more like an app. And I think long term for Storm, like in the years to come, an actual app is definitely on our roadmap. But this at least gets us one step closer. So you can just hit add to home screen, install. There will be a prompt in the coming days to invite you to do that, and if you don't want to, you can just hit the little X and it'll go away. We're not trying to annoy you guys into downloading us on our phone or anything like that. We're not trying to be mean or anything like that. But for those of you who have been asking for like a Storm app, the idea behind this website is this would be the closest thing to it.
And again, it runs just like one, so that is awesome. And I don't know if you can do it on your computer or not, but what's your way we can like do a mobile like look so you have an idea what it looks like on mobile in case you want to check this out on mobile. So maybe in the future, yeah. Okay, so something in the future we'll get something like that going. Maybe in a video, we'll see. But again, we'll have a stream. Not a stream. Maybe in the future I'll probably create a video talking more in depth about this, but that's probably makes sense. You know how you can? Is there a way where you can do the phone version or something on the Chrome or something? You have to do some cutting or something. I don't know. Chrome DevTools, potentially. Okay, there y'all go. So this is what the phone version looks like, and it's pretty okay. It's pretty identical to what this will look like on your phone. And it's not bad. It actually looks very similar to what it looks like on the website. You got the weather right there, the live stream right there, the schedule. Can you play around with this, or does it work on the computer? Oh, it does. So yeah, look, you have the little buttons. You have arrows to point if you're on mobile. So it's really cool to have that. It's actually like an app kind of. So just tap there and it takes you to whatever show. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I do too. And if you go down, you can see meet our team. I don't think there's. Oh wait. Oh, okay. So it goes like that. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, we'll have that fixed too, where it's left to right. I'm curious, what does the affiliates look like on here? Have you looked at that yet? Oh, it works. Wow. Okay, so that's perfect. So it works very well on mobile with the affiliates. So I like it. Definitely came with a surprise with looking at the affiliates page on mobile version on here. So again, this is the website app version, I guess you could say, to your phone. And again, if you want to download it, you want to describe how you can download it again one more time for the people that missed it?
You just hit the share button on your browser if you're using Chrome or iOS, just like you would share a web page to a friend or copy it or something like that. There should be an option to add to home screen, or if you're on Android, it'll say like install Storm or something like that.
Alrighty, that's awesome. All right, we got Pac-Man that says it does work. Do another behind the scenes tonight. Maybe we'll see. And what he means behind the scenes in our Discord server last night, Bryce, I should say, was showing y'all the entire not the entire code of everything, but he was showing you how he builds the website. And quite a few of y'all were in there. We were talking with y'all. Some of y'all even had questions last night. So of course, if you guys have stuff like that, feel free to message us. And of course, if you want to join the Discord, the link was mentioned in chat. But if you don't want to do that, scroll all the way down to Storm TV now, stormtv.net. So search that up, scroll all the way down to share storm reports, join our Discord, and boom, you can join right away and get a view of behind the scenes of what we do with our website and probably some more other features. Not just our website we'll probably show animations or something in the future, but lots of stuff planning to do. Also, we got some we might start some new things on the Discord to make the Discord feel like an actual community, I guess. We might start like a game night in the future too. I may return back to doing the daily poll question of the day maybe. So just to make things feel active and be like an actual community again. We'll get things running again here very soon. But again, at least the website is working very nicely. So, Bryce, anything else you want to talk about or mention about the website before we get to our next subject here?
Nope.
Okay. Read the comments here real quick, and then we'll go to the next subject here, which some certain people I know have been waiting for this all evening. Okay, you are in the reviewed. Oh, so, Bryce, I did not say, when someone joined the server area, I had to automatically accept them to join.
That's not supposed to be turned on. I don't know who turned that on.
Yeah, me either. That's turned on. Yeah, so that's going to get fixed right now. So when y'all join the Discord server, it should not make us automatically review you. You should be able to join right away. So maybe, I don't know. I might have did that. I don't know.
I think you did that because I was not on. Let me turn that on.
Yeah, I might have did that. So that should be fixed. Yeah, you guys' applications are probably getting revealed. We need
okay, they should all be in. Sorry about that.
Okay. Yeah, they should all fixed now. It'd be cool if I can get somebody to manage the Google Forms, and then the person that manages them reads everything the person did, and then they tell me or Bryce, okay, this person's yada yada, and then they're in or not. So I could use someone that manages that, but for now, it's gonna be me and Bryce that does that. Pac-Man says he could. Yeah. Loving the new WeatherWise update. I am too. I love it so much, which we'll talk here in just a moment about. Yes, we know. Josh, this should get fixed here soon about why it's not letting you in. It should be fixed now. If it's not, let me know. It's fixed now, okay. And if it still says you need reviewed, let me know. Okay. Yes, they're looking into getting Canadian alerts in the map. I have been
I'm gonna switch over to WeatherWise.
harassing. Yeah, let's talk about WeatherWise now. I've kind of, I wouldn't say been harassing, but I've mentioned this for a long time now to WeatherWise. Canada alerts. Y'all got the radar, but there's no alerts. You got to have alerts and radar to complete having a radar system. And they said they've been trying to work on it. I think they said that when I messaged them personally, I think they said they got some alerts to work. They don't have, I guess API might be the right word or term, but they don't have like all the alerts, but I think they found some alerts.
Yeah, I did look into Canadian alerts because we've gotten requests for that on Overwarn, and it's really hard to get access to it. Plus, it didn't make sense for Overwarn because the way our app is formatted is for the American alerts. So maybe a Canadian version of the app could come at some point, but yeah, it's really hard to get API access for Canada stuff.
Fun fact, guys, for some reason for the past year I've been in love with Canada so much, the country. So I'm like, Canada, okay, let's go, let's get this going. So, yeah, and Hayden, that's in the chats, I believe. Aren't you from Canada? I think you are, or living in there right now. So, hashtag he's been leaked what country he lives in. But if you ever need help doing Canada stuff, hey, I am more than happy to help. I am learning Fahrenheit to Celsius. I'm still learning that stuff, but the more I start to do Canada stuff and weather, I can actually. And by the way, Canada weather is very similar to how the rest of the world weather works. The United States, I'm pretty sure, is the only country that does Fahrenheit, miles per hour. I think there might be a few other countries that does miles per hour, but the United States has its own thing. That's usually how it goes. That's usually how it's been for quite some time. So, yeah. So, Hayden, if you have any help with Canada weather, I'm more than happy to help you with that. And if anyone else wants to like do Canada weather, whatever, with me, and there's nothing happening where I am at, I'm more than happy to help. But yes, we will see how things go in the future with me helping with that. Okay. Yes. Awesome. Yes. Okay. Once again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, want to say hi, anything like that, feel free to comment down below in our live stream chat here on YouTube. But back to the whole thing, as we have now switched subjects from our website to WeatherWise now. We just started talking about this now. Who's just joining us. Yes, WeatherWise needs to add Canada alerts, but back to what Bryce was talking about, he was trying to, you were trying to add Canada alerts to Overwarn, but you couldn't find the right stuff, I guess. Is that right, Bryce? Yeah. So that's probably what WeatherWise ran into. And I think it's Radar Omega or it's Radar Scope, one of the two. They have some certain alerts for Canada, but they don't have every single alerts like they were to have to in the United States. So that's probably why there might be a delay with them putting out alerts with Canada. But they also, WeatherWise, every day, I'm pretty sure it's every day, they're getting requests for add this, change this, add this feature, just a whole lot. So they're really busy. And of course, if you guys have asked stuff in the past and it's not came out yet, again, they're going to request every single day. Now, this request right here, see this radar beam right here? This is a beam that moves all around. If you watch professional weather people on TV, sometimes they have this little beam that moves around. It's called a radar sweeper. Or that's a term that y'all would understand, I think, at least. But radar sweeper, very fun thing to use, or a very cool thing to have, I guess, if you do weather content, produce weather content like I do, and so does Bryce here. But yeah, this is what they use on television, is this radar sweeper. It's very, very cool and very fancy. And this is the real deal. That's what they told me about an hour ago. So the real sweeper, it acts like the real one. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic. Now, when they first did not have this is kind of in the beginning stages when WeatherWise was starting to become a thing. When I was like one of the few people, I guess, suggesting ideas, I think of at least the first 5 people at least that suggested a radar sweeper to come, and it's here, and it's been roughly 5, 6, 7 months maybe, maybe even longer than that potentially, but no, probably 5, 6, 7 months. And they finally added the radar sweeper. But I do not have my hands on this yet. We'll see what happens in the future. But overall, guys, very cool feature they've added, which we'll talk about more other features here in just a moment. Omega slow with all the alerts. Yes, they are. Love the real radar sweeper, and you can change the colors. Yes, you can. It's also very cool. So let's go back up real quick, Bryce, if we can. I know. I'm gonna have to. I wish there was a way we can like zoom this in on my end, but we can't. So, we can. Shut up, Bryce. This is why we got amazing producer here. So app updates. Updated 12 hours ago when they came out. A new premium tier. It's called WeatherWise Pro. As most people have, including I have, we have WeatherWise Plus. Don't have the Pro, but which we'll talk about pricing and everything in just a moment. But Pro is out now. You can view triple, which means 3, quad, that's 4, view radar visuals. So you can see 3 to 4 different radar products at the same time. So what exactly that will look like is like you have like 4 boxes on your screen pretty much. We reflectivity, radar, velocity, correlation coefficient potentially, and maybe rainfall amounts or something. That's exactly what the radar visuals are, and very cool feature that they've added. Formerly, when you get the WeatherWise Plus, it's only 2. Now they've added 3 to 4, so it's awesome. There's a thing called fast scan called ultra low latency US radar scans with a beam animation, and this is the beam that they're talking about. This is the beam that I've requested for more than 6 to 7 months now. It's finally added. So that's awesome news. Real-time radar cross-section. And hey, Bryce, if you can go down real quick, just to the image. Okay, we can do it. Oh, wait, I'm at the other image. But here's the cross-section animation. Let's just show them what it is. So if you go here, click on the little button right there, you get this. This is one of the coolest things I have seen in a app of weather, especially an app like WeatherWise. This is very cool to see and get. But yeah, this is a 2D version, I guess, of what it looks like. So very cool shot. I'm sure this took forever to code probably. So phenomenal scan and development thing they've created here from WeatherWise. All right, let's go all the way back up now, and let's take a look at what else they're talking about. Reflectivity X. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Max reflectivity, which I love Max. And population impact reports and discussions. We'll take a look at that as well and much more. So let's go down. Here is the radar sweeper. That's what it looks like. Here's that triple to quad map view. So yeah, as I was talking about, you got 4 different views. There's the boxes of what you need to know on radar. So if you're like not a crazy person, but if you're a crazy person that like likes looking at radar, I guess, you need multiple feeds on your screen, you got it. I wonder if no, in the future, they need to make it where you can have like one radar site here, another site here, another site here, another site here. That'd be cool. Right now, you can only have one radar site at a time. But maybe in the future, they'll make it we're going to have 2 or 3 or 4 sites at the same time. All right, ultra low latency US radar scans. Go ahead and play that animation if you want. And you can see, just scroll down, click on the second. That's all good. And you can see, and there you go. It gives you the radar beam. An amazing feature. But it says you get the fastest radar updates from the US Next Rad radar network. As sections of the radar received, we render them in real time. And again, this is something that I've been exactly wanting and I guess you say needing for 7+ months, and it finally came out. But shout out to WeatherWise, the people that made this. This is a phenomenal update, and you get tons of options to adjust the beam, and you can probably change the color and so much. Very cool. Very, very, very cool right here. It says support products, reflectivity, CC correlation coefficient. Does it not do velocity? Oh, wow. It does not. Velocity is not an option with this. That is very interesting. But, yeah, there's the top options there on your screen. All right, so let's go down another zoom here. So this is what we discussed. We watched that. That's what we talked about. Here's Reflectivity X. This unlocks an extra reflectivity scan provided by NextRad Towers. Double the number of the same period of time. So what this exactly means is the radar updates every minute, I assume. So that's gonna be that's like life-saving right there. Very beneficial if you do like severe weather coverage of your own, like what we do here at Storm. This would be extremely helpful, I think. But again, very, very cool. I have it. I just don't know how to get quad screen. Okay, I do know how to get quad screen. Hey, Bryce, can you click out of this real quick? If you go to, can you click out? There you go. If you click on WeatherWise up here, and you go to Map Settings, you scroll down just a little bit. Oh, go back up. You go to Split View Max Map. There's an option 2, and if you tap on it, it gives you 4. So you can adjust it. Oh, can you not? Oh, so you can, okay. So I guess you can't click on it, which I guess makes sense. But if you click on it, and you should have an option to, it should say 4, and then it will automatically give you 4. Well, it won't give you automatically unless you have the feature turned on up here. And again, if you don't want to turn it on, you go to this little hamburger. What is this called? The hamburger menu or something? Go over here, go to split view. There's plus, and then if you want to adjust how many windows, I guess, or frames you want to open, you got to go to WeatherWise, Map Settings, and choose the 2 or 4 options. So there you go. A little breakdown information about how that works. All right, so that's what we got there. Max reflectivity. This is something that's, this is a really cool feature. Max reflectivity lets you see the strongest storms over time from multiple scans at the lowest tilt, giving you clear pictures to see where they were in that area. See the maximum DBZ value for the last 5 scans or up to the last 30 scans. That is a very cool feature there that WeatherWise has released. And how can you see DBZ? There's a little feature right here. Right now it's like looping itself, but there's a little, let's see, see that little, see where they click on it? That's the DBZ, or actually that's the time frame there. Come on, okay, just a second. I'm gonna wait till they pull up the DBZ. I don't know if it's gonna pop up, but there's a little, if you guys go on the app and you play around and hover over like the icon, it'll tell you what the DBZ is. And you can also adjust what the DBZ is. So that's max reflectivity, very cool. It's also available for the US radar network only. I should be in bold, but yeah. Okay, let's go down. This could be very, if anyone does like first responder stuff like that, this is going to be very helpful. So population impact reports for alerts and discussions. Click on this, you go over here and it tells you how many people live in an area. It gives you like all the locations and like areas, like hospitals, residents, stuff like that. Very, very cool feature right there. This is a flash area reflectivity value ring. Oh, this is very cool. So you go all the way down. You go to the last one right there, and you can adjust the blinking of the radar. So this would look very cool with radar sweeper, and that's just taking that now. But you can see a flash, very cool reflectivity option. You can also adjust the speed. More radar scans, composite satellite frames available for playback. So you can go up to 200 radar scans now, which is phenomenal. So that's amazing feature right there they've added. And if you go back to the bottom here called watermark free, this is where you do not get a watermark on, or when you want to download the image, you don't get a watermark that says WeatherWise, and it tells you where you can download it. You can just have just an image of WeatherWise. It's the radar only, and nothing, no watermark, nothing in the way. So very cool feature. But they're saying lots more to come. This is still beginning of our premium services. Expect more in the future for both Plus and Pro subscribers. And again, this is just not. Well, we're kind of out of the way of early stages. We're kind of now we're getting into the amazing stages here of WeatherWise, and now we have 2 different tiers of, I guess you say, packages of getting WeatherWise. It's Plus and now Pro, and that being Pro. If you want to buy Pro, it's only $4 per week. That's pretty nice. And then $16 per month, and then $160 per year. WeatherWise Pro is available now on iOS, Android, Make sure it's up to date, and of course, in your web browser or using Windows, Mac, or the Linux app. And of course, thank you for the support, WeatherWise says. So that is a more in-depth, I guess, breakdown of everything with WeatherWise. So very, very cool features there. But a lot of y'all are saying that this is a pretty cool update. I agree. This is probably one of the top updates they have done, and this is one of the updates I really like. I asked them earlier today, will the radar sweeper ever become like a plus feature or maybe even a free feature? They said at this time now, it does not look, well, I'm kind of twisting the words up a little bit, but this is very similar to how they said it. They're saying that the radar sweeper will not become, I guess, a plus or a free person. Can't find my words right now. So as of now, the radar sweeper is only going to be for pro for now. No plans for like plus subscribers or just normal people on the app that don't have any subscriptions added to this will not become a feature yet as of now. So again, we'll see what they do in the future with that. But again, radar sweeper after 6-7 months of requesting that, they have finally added that. So shout outs to WeatherWise for doing that finally. So yeah, very, very nice. And maybe in the future, hopefully, I'll do like a very detailed video how it works in the future. But again, we will see how that goes. So again, WeatherWise, amazing radar, W update for sure. And can't wait to see what more comes in the future. And of course, if there's like a big update in the future, we'll talk more about it potentially later on. Also, want to point this out. So I'm going to leak them right now. They have confirmed this in people's comments and questions about will weather models come out. And yes, weather models will come out. I believe every single model run that they do will be a free option, I think. So that's what they're going to do. And what? So yeah, kind of probably not. Well, they've confirmed some models at least will be free, is all I know. Also, some people asked if they can like customize radar or the future radar, which I did not really know that was a thing until today. But yeah, apparently you can adjust the color table, I guess, of the future model, which is very cool. So I guess some people were asking that, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But overall, when will the new future radar or future track models come out? I'm thinking maybe later this month or September is when I'm thinking the update will come out. But this will be a very big update once this comes out. And this will be a very big update for everybody. Now, if it does not become free, a lot of people will be probably very mad about that. But as of right now, that I know at least, it is some products at least will be free. And WeatherWise, if you're watching, probably not. But if y'all are, and if you want to clarify that more, that'd be fantastic. But as of now, all I know is certain models will be free for now. So if you guys have anything else you want to talk about with WeatherWise, mention about WeatherWise or anything, we'll talk more about it for a few more minutes. And if there's nothing else, we will go back to the launch of stormtv.net and talk about some more stuff about that. And yeah, not stealing, I mean. Hey, thank you very much, Kristen. Hey, Bryce, you want to talk about anything? Anything on your mind?
I think I'm good.
Okay. He says it's good. So,
we can talk really quickly about the voice chat hangouts.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about this.
Yeah. Real quick, I'll. Oops. Hold on. Let me get you in there. There we go. Hey. So, Christian Brown. The website is stormtv.net. I'll drop a link in the chat. We're doing Storm Hangouts as well. I don't really know what we're calling this yet, but not tonight because it's already pretty late, I think. I'm probably going to go get some sleep, get caught up on some sleep. But most likely, this is not a bright face reveal. I've been on this channel plenty of times, guys. Oh, he says JK. Okay. But me and David will be hanging out in our voice chat on the Storm Discord. I don't know, let's say like 8 p.m. ish. I don't know. Whenever we're done streaming, we'll go hang out there. You guys know we're gonna be working on stuff. Whatever we're working on, as long as we can like stream it and show it. Like if we're working on something that we kind of don't want to show, maybe we won't. But we'll be hanging out there. If you guys have questions, that'll be a really good place to reach us as well. And you can help us build the future of Storm, which is going to be really fun. So, yeah.
I got 2 things to say. One, should we do a setup reveal or tour?
Like, for you?
For both of us. Even though yours is more better than mine.
I mean, yeah, I'm still working on mine. I've still got some improvements I need to make eventually, but yeah, we definitely could.
Okay, want that tonight or another day?
Another day. I can't move my camera around right now.
Okay, by the way, your camera moves by itself. That's right. So, by the way, his camera moves by itself. So, look, it moves. I think, I'm sure that you're doing that right now, but typically it moves by itself. So, he's got a very outstanding camera. So, there is that. And I'll just show my setup when it comes to the right day when he does it. So we'll see how that goes. And if you guys want like more streams like this, where it's like one-on-one, where we talk about like updates of WeatherWise, and it doesn't have to be like WeatherWise. It could be like radar. It could be us just like looking through Twitter together or something like that. Games or something. Make things feel like more of a community, I guess you could say. And stream it on YouTube. Let us know. I think him and I are more than happy to do that, and that could be either like during our stream in the evenings, or that could be like after the streams, or we can just we'll probably add it on potentially. But me and Bryce plan to do a lot more changes from where we were at before. And as you can see,
and a lot of that's influenced by the Impulse Weather stuff. You guys really liked the community aspect of Impulse Weather. The fact that it was all about building a community and not so just hyper-focused on just weather. And so we took that feedback and we're like, this was what was really working with Impulse. This is what was really working with Storm. How can we merge the two together and make something that is really awesome? And I think we're doing that with Storm, honestly, David. I feel like this era of Storm is probably the best it's ever been and will continue to be that great.
Yeah, I agree as well, big time. So now I want to talk about this new update to the evening forecast. So the evening forecast will still be Austin, San Antonio theme, obviously, but we're going to be making it a 2-hour show. Yesterday was kind of like a test. We were live for about an hour, and things went pretty smoothly, but there's some add-ons, adjustments, and things that we still want to do, which we'll probably develop tomorrow before we go live, or continue to develop in the future. But for at least tomorrow and probably Monday and Tuesday of next week, we'll be live from 5 to 7 in the evenings, but starting on Wednesday, the day going back to prison school, the forecast will change from 6 to 8. And sometimes, my mom's a teacher, by the way, guys. So sometimes things get a little bit interesting after schools, and I may be at school later, then siblings may have practice or something. One sister of mine does that. So she's high school this year. So that will probably vary on things when I come on. And there will be evenings and times where I'm not on all the time. And it might be Bryce doing a lot of things by himself, unfortunately. But at least from now until December, this is where it's going to be kind of iffy with how things go. Actually, really, spring is when things will be very iffy. But that's when the real sports starts to come out. None of my siblings do football or anything like that, so we're good. But Friday night, oh, by the way, guys, Friday nights, every other Friday, we will not have Storm streams or anything because I will not be here. And a lot of y'all have
And
questions.
real quick, I think one thing that we're going to try to start doing, I'll probably start doing this on the Storm TV Network X page, and maybe we'll post on Discord as well. As me and David kind of figure out what our schedules are each day, what coverage we can and can't do, we'll probably, in addition to having the schedule on the website like we do, we'll also have it posted on our socials so you know, hey, we have an afternoon forecast video for you guys today and then a stream tonight. Or maybe there's no forecast video today. Like there wasn't one today because I overslept. But, things like that. Like we'll kind of figure all that out and we'll communicate clearly when y'all can expect streams. Like we kind of didn't give you guys a heads up about this one, but y'all all managed to find this one. But we'll try to be a bit more communicative about when we're streaming.
Yep, and of course, you guys, as Bryce mentioned, want more like information when we go live and get notifications when we go live, like instantly. One way that can help big time is subscribing to the YouTube channel. Make sure those notifications are turned on. They're usually like a minute or two behind when we go live, but that's like the number one way to know when we go live. But also another big way to know when we go live, go to stormtv.net, go all the way down, either join the Discord or follow us on Twitter and turn on notifications. And that's two different ways right there to know when we go live on YouTube. So, yeah, big ways right there. But as mentioned, back to the whole deal here with the streams on the weekends. There will be streams here and there on the weekends, but it'll be probably every other weekend with how things go. Also, how we do stuff in the evenings. Again, they will be about 2-hour streams. Now, if it's like a big weather day, our normal like Storm HQ will probably be like off. It probably won't be like Storm HQ. It'll probably just be like just storm, severe weather coverage or whatever is happening. So there'll be times where we'll probably like miss it because of like crazy weather that's happening. But when there's no weather really that's happening, or if it's upcoming weather, things will be branded as Storm and Storm HQ. But in the evenings, starting from 6 to 8, it will be Storm HQ, and it's some nights it might be Impulse Weather. So again, it's going to be one of the two during the weekdays, Monday through Thursday, and then sometimes Monday through Friday. Let's see. And again, the forecast we do will mostly be live. We'll have cameras. We may even add a segment called Sunset, where we just look at cameras at the sunset. We'll probably have like live discussion, look at computer models, chat with y'all, and just a whole lot of stuff. So, of course, a lot of changes, a lot of updates, a lot of planning out still with what we want to do with Storm HQ and Impulse Weather in the evenings. And, of course, we will adjust on how things work here throughout the next couple of weeks or so, and maybe even a couple of months or so. So, of course, we'll continue to keep you guys updated with everything. Yeah. So, if you guys have any questions, comments, stuff like that, you guys can always message us on Discord by joining the server or messaging us on social media, either that being Storm TV Network altogether or David ALFWX altogether. Those are the top two ways to find us on socials. You can find my social and pretty much on any other social platform, but Storm TV Network is only on YouTube and on X. So, if you guys have anything else you want to say as we're live on the air right now on YouTube, feel free to comment down below. If there's nothing else to talk about, we will wrap things up here probably the next minute here. But overall, guys, that's pretty much everything that we have with our website, stormtv.net again and again on this. Yep, we're still live. We're actually slowly wrapping things up right now. But yep, again, guys, that's about it with our website. And to talk about WeatherWise, every time there's a big update with WeatherWise, we'll probably talk about it. But again, tonight's one of these nights where we're just talking about the new websites, talking about WeatherWise again, and just talking with y'all one-on-one. You guys, if you guys want more streams like this, where we're one-on-one, it's me and Bryce, hey, let us know. We'll do more of these streams in the future. But hey, at least for the rest of the week here, just one more day, we'll have the forecast. Probably we'll have a one-on-one talk tomorrow. Actually, we could, since we'll go live for 2 hours. We'll see it, but again, we'll see how things go. All right, so Anything else you want to mention, Bryce, before we go? Okay. So, yeah, that's what I got for right now, guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I really hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday evening here on July 7th, 2025. It is 10:01 in the evening now, and I will see y'all back here tomorrow. So will Bryce. We'll see you back here with our evening forecast tomorrow evening. But here at the Storm Weather Center for this live stream, I'm Chief Forecaster David Alford, alongside with producer and manager Bryce Hero.
Just tell me what you want.
Good evening, guys, and have a good night.